Assalamualaikum. I am Aisha Akhtar. Now I am going to present a paper presentation whose name is Cyber Physical System Security, that is a survey. Abstract. New security challenges have emerged as the number of cyber physical systems has grown exponential. For the new generation of CPS, various vulnerabilities, threats, attack, and control have been introduced. They capture and systematize existing research on CPS security in this paper under a unified framework. The framework is divided into three orthogonal coordinates. Number one, from a security standpoint, where they follow the well-known taxonomy of threats, vulnerabilities, attacks, and controls. Number two, from a CPS components standpoint, they focus on cyber physical and cyber physical components. And the third one is from a CPS system standpoint, they investigate general CPS features as well as the representative system like smart grids, medical CPS, and the smart cars. The first section is the introduction. So, in recent years, they have witnessed an exponential growth in the development and the deployment of various types of cyber physical systems, which is called CPS. In this survey, they first briefly introduced CPS with a special focus on how they are different from either legacy control system or traditional IT system. Recognizing the difference is key in understanding CPS security problem. They, when survey the literature on CPS privacy and security under a unified framework, which consists of three orthogonal coordinates as shown in figure 1. In current slide, section 2, background. A cyber physical system uh, where sensor and actuator networks are embedded are also considered CPS. Because of the reliance on IT systems, CPS could be defined as IT systems that are integrated into physical world application. That is consist of few parts. Number A that I explained, then B CPS communication, C CPS model, and expect we have some figures. Last one, security in CPS. Number A have some subpart, that is the industrial control system, smart grid system, medical systems, and smart cars. Number B, CPS communication. Communication technologies vary in CPS application. Different applications use different protocols, open and proprietary, and technologies, wired and wireless. Number C, in this figure 2 show a high-level abstraction of any cyber physical system, which mainly consists of three categories of the components. Number one, communication. Number two, computation and control. And the last one is monitoring and manipulation. Number C, security in CPS. In these sections, they motivate the importance of security in CPS with four specific illustrative examples. Security control is usually associated with the mechanisms such as cyber cryptography, access control, intrusion detection, and many other solutions commonly used in IT systems. Section C, CPS security threats. Securing CPS bears with it various challenges, one of which is understanding the potential threats. They are aimed to tackle these challenges by identifying CPS potential threats and shedding light on them from different angles. There are consistent some few parts. A general CPS threat models, whose explanation the knowledge of who or what they protect a CPS from is equally important to the knowledge of the existing vulnerabilities and attract mechanism. Then they elaborate on each one by showing possible types applicable to each factor. Factors are source, target, motivate, attract, vector, and the last one is consequence. Number B, CPS security threats. They explore the potential threats to the four CPS applications using the proposed threat models. In particular, they highlight the threats that are specific to each application with respect to the five factors: source, target, motivate, vector, as well as the consequence, which are includes threat against ICS, criminal attacks, financially, potentially, politically motivated, espionage, political motivated cyberware, physical threats. Section 4, the most important section in this paper, CPS security vulnerabilities. There have four parts. So in these sections, they first highlight the cause of the existing vulnerabilities in general CPS, then they identify the application-specific vulnerabilities. Number A, causes of vulnerabilities. Isolation assumption, the trend of security by obscures, has been dominant in most, if not all, CPS applications since their initial design. Increased connectivity, CPS are more connected than ever before. Manufacturers have improved CPS by adding services that rely on open networks and wireless technologies. Heterogeneous CPS, consisting of components that are usually heterogeneous, such as the COTS. Third-party and proprietary components are integrated to build a CPS application. Number B, cyber vulnerabilities. That is also another important vulnerabilities. What's that? That is ICS vulnerabilities, communications vulnerabilities in cyber components. ICS relies on open standard protocols such as TCP or IP, and the ICCP is increasing software vulnerabilities. A popular web related vulnerabilities is SQL injections, where a attacker can access database record without authorization. Smart grid vulnerabilities. Communications vulnerabilities is a cyber components. The smart grid information infrastructure relies on a number of standardization internet protocol with none. Number C, cyber physical vulnerabilities. That is also another important. Communication between ICS components, operating system vulnerabilities, software vulnerabilities, as well as the grid communication vulnerabilities. The last one is physical vulnerabilities. Finally, they review vulnerabilities in physical components that would cause cyber impact. Physically tampering with a physical components or its surroundings environment could result in misleading data in the cyber physical components. Then the section 5, real world CPS attacks. They review reports cyber physical and physical attacks on the 4 CPS applications that exploit the appointment vulnerabilities in section 4 that already I was included in that section. And there have some attacks, cyber attacks, cyber physical attacks, only physical attacks. Cyber attacks included ICS attack, smart grid, medical service, smart attacks. That's it. And according to this, attacks also included with the cyber physical attacks as well as the physical attacks. Section 6, security control or solutions. There have some few parts. What's that? That's the A, general CPS controls, which have consisting of few subparts. Control against more connectivity, communication control, as well as the device attestation. Number B, system, which is built up from the specific controls, ICS controls, protocols with add-on security, IDS, remote access to field device, encryption and key management, software controls, as well as also included the standardization. Number C, cyber physical security framework. And the next section is 7, CPS security challenges. What's that? That is the general CPS security challenges. ICS, smart grid, medical devices, smart cards, that is also included. And this have some challenges which is describes security by design, cyber physical security, the real timeness, nature, uncoordinated changes. Number 1, ICS challenges. So there have some few parts which is change management, insider threat, security integration. Next, smart grid attacks challenges, two-way communication, access control mechanism, privacy concern, explicit trust, comprehensive security, change management. That's included in these sections. Then the medical devices attracts challenges. What's that? Security versus usability. Then add-on security increase node, limited resource, also included in this medical device attacks challenges. And the last challenges is smart car attacks. These have secure integration, effective separation, heterogeneity of components in car communication, new vulnerabilities, as well as the attacks. Finally, last in this paper, make an conclusion part. make an analysis on the security and privacy of cyber physical system with a focus on 4 simple CPS application: ICS smart grid, medical devices, and smart automobiles. The research in CPS security is active because of the frequency reported cyber attacks. The framework capture how an attack of the physical domain of a CPS can result in unexpected consequences in the cyber domain and vice versa, along with the proposed solution. And thank you so much.